Welcome. If you're first time to my channel, I hope to produce videos at least once a week. So if you like, please hit the subscribe button so you don't miss anything new. Today I'm going to talk about something that I recently purchased. I've been wanting this item for a very long time, like since 2018, but I just couldn't justify spending so much money on it for something that was made out of canvas. But then I just kept seeing people wearing it and the price is going up. Heard rumors from my essay that Dior is gonna increase their price soon. Just like the larger brands like Louis Vuitton and Chanel has already done that. So I finally pulled the trigger and bought the bag. Da-da-da-da! So here it is. It's the Dior Tote. I actually haven't unboxed it yet because I wanted to do this unboxing videos. So let's take this baby out. Oh my god, I'm so excited. I honestly love Dior packaging and Chanel packaging. To be honest, when they had the Christmas edition where it was like the printed edition, I really wanted to get that box and that paper bag, but at that time I just didn't think I could spend that much money on something that's made out of canvas, so I just kept pushing it until now. I know the price is going to increase again, so I just finally had to buy it. So let's open this baby up. Hey, there she is, and here's the authenticity card and the care package. So originally I wanted to purchase this at my local Dior store, and I have a good relationship with my essay there, but unfortunately they have ran out of the Dior tote boxes. And for me to spend that much money on a bag and not get a box, but it only comes with a dust bag, for me, that was like a little bit of turn off. So I decided not to go with that Dior store. And then I decided to go with an essay who works for Saks all the way in New York. So I stumbled upon her IG, sometime in February, and I started following her when the whole pandemic started. I will link her Instagram account here, and she's very nice, she's very knowledgeable, and she posts all the updates on her Instagram about the new shoes, new items that for all the brands. So Chanel, Dior, Louis Vuitton, Valentino, you name it. Whatever Saks carry, she's able to get it for you and provide free shipping. So I actually ordered this like just on Friday night, and it was shipped to me all the way from New York the next morning, and overnight shipping, and it was completely free of charge. They don't charge. That's the good thing about Dior, and I guess I don't know if it's Dior, just Dior or Saks, because when I purchased the stuff from Neiman Marcus, from their Chanel store, they charged me for shipping. It wasn't a lot, but still, it was a nice gesture. So that's why I had to get this baby all the way from New York. So let's talk about this bag and why I wanted this bag for so long. Like I said, I first saw this bag back in 2018, and I remember the price was more reasonable than the current price. Right now this retails at 2,750 USD, but back in 2018 I remember it was going for around 1,900 USD, if I remember correctly. It was a hot item. It was really hard to get, and I had trouble getting it, first of all, and second of all, I couldn't really, I didn't see the value of getting almost a $2,000 bag that's not made out of leather and that's made out of canvas. And it was a big bag. Well, it is a big bag. So and I'm not a big person. Like I'm skinny, I'm tall, but I'm quite small in terms of size. So I wasn't sure if I was able to, you know, carry this bag and it didn't look awkward. This year, Dior actually introduced a new size, which is the small size. Maybe it's about half the size, or I don't know, 3/4 of the size of this original size. And that's when I start paying attention to this bag again. Like I forgot about it for a couple years, like I guess 2 years. And then when I saw the small size, I thought, okay, maybe that would be a better choice for me because like I'm quite petite. I mean, I'm tall, but like I'm not, I'm very skinny. I went to the store and I tried out the small and I tried out the original size. And to my surprise, I actually did not like the small at all. It just didn't look good on me. Maybe it will look good on some other people, but I didn't like it. And it was small. Like I couldn't fit a lot of stuff in it. I mean, this bag, I think most people uses it for travel purposes, you know, like as your carry-on kind of on the plane. So for me to pay like $3,000, because it's small, I think retails at $2,800, $2,850 or something. For me to pay $3,000 to get a bag that I can't fit that much and I can't really use it as a travel bag too, I was kind of taken back a little bit. I'm like, maybe I should go with the original size. At least it's very roomy. So that's why I decided to go with the original size. Okay, so now I'm gonna tell you things that I like about the bag and things I don't like about the bag. So I like the bag, it's very roomy. It's probably the largest bag I've ever owned, and you can fit a lot of stuff in it because it's meant for traveling. I also love the design of the bag, the classic print. I love the classic print. I don't have anything that's blue, so this will definitely add to my collection. And historically, Dior does not retain its values as much as brands like Chanel and Hermes. So I wanted to pick something that's more classic so I can kind of, you know, keep it for a long time and maybe pass it to my children. And I love how the back, you can have your name imprinted on it. I think it's an extra $300. You can bring it to any Dior store and it'll be gone for like a week or something. And you can have your name imprinted or whatever you want to write on here imprinted. I'm not sure if I want to do that yet, but maybe something I'll think about down the line. Things I don't like about the bag, I don't like that there is no zipper. It's an open tote. So I will have to purchase an organizer that has a zipper so when I put the bag in the overhead on the plane, things don't tumble out. To my surprise, it's quite sturdy and thick material, so it's got some weight to my surprise. So if you were to fill up the bag, I could imagine that would be quite heavy to carry because you know, the handle on here, it's not very spacious, so like, you know, you could put it under your shoulder, but if you have a thick coat and thick jacket, it wouldn't be practical. So I see most of the people just carrying it or putting it on your arm. So if you have a lot of stuff in it, it's just gonna be super heavy for you. So I think for that price point, the fact that you could only use it, you know, more like a summer bag and travel bag and not like an everyday bag, it's quite pricey, and it's not made out of leather, so it's not as durable as you know some of my other leather bags. It is made of canvas. It can be dirty, and I don't know how I'm gonna clean it once it gets dirty. Those of you who are considering buying this bag, I would strongly recommend you to look into the pre-love market, because just like I mentioned earlier, Dior does not retain its value as well as Chanel and Hermes. So I don't see this bag, you know, holding up its value like 5 years down the road. So if you're not in a rush and that's something that you can wait on purchasing, I would wait until, you know, you see something, you know, that's good condition on the pre-loved market, and you can probably get it for a way better price point. And I also, if you're debating between the small size and the original large size, I would not recommend the small size unless you're very petite and just carrying the big size would just kind of drown you, because the small size is actually more expensive than the large size, which doesn't make sense to me because you're using more fabric and material for the large size. But yeah, like the small size, it's not that roomy. You can't fit quite as much to be a carry-on bag, which is why the main reason why I purchased mine. So and the price point is higher. So to me, I just don't see. So to me, I just don't think it's worth it. Okay, so the second part of the video, I'm going to talk about the Chanel sale. So Chanel has 2 sales per year, one in the summertime around June, like this time, and one in December around Christmas time. The exact time actually varies by countries and even cities and even locations. So my local Chanel store right now is having their sale right now, but I also know Neiman Marcus Chanel, it's having theirs at end of June. And I'm not sure, I think Canada's might be having, like, you know, might have started the week before, so it varies. So you would have to check with your local store to see when they start their sale. And to go into the sale, you need to call up the store and make a private appointment. So because of the pandemic here, all the stores are closed, so I wasn't able to go into the store, but my SA was kind enough to send me some pictures. Something you should know. Not all the items are on sale. So Chanel bags are never on sale. The sales items are usually clothing, so ready to wear collections, or jewelries or shoes. And the ready to wear collections are rarely like current season. So they're usually the previous season or two seasons before that. And they don't have all sizes. It's usually the larger size that are left. But something you should know that Chanel clothings are meant to be taken either a size higher or a size smaller. So their design, it's always, there's room enough for you to take it and to adjust it to a size higher or a size smaller. So if you are kind of in between sizes, and you know, if you're size 4 and then there's a size 8 or something, if you're size 34 and then, you know, there's a size 38 or something, then you could actually purchase it and they will actually tailor it for you for free. And the sale is usually 50%, but this year for some reason it's 40%, and they had a price increase, so you figure. And some of the ready-to-wear items are really pricey. So I saw some jackets that I was sort of interested, and it was like, after the discount, was still like $3,000, and I really couldn't justify buying a jacket that I semi-like for $3,000. But like I said, every store has different inventory, so I'm planning to check out the sale at Neiman Marcus like towards the end of June and see if they have better items. I also saw some brooches and earrings and shoes. I was actually interested in getting a pair of shoes for 40% off, which is a good deal and in my size, but I just purchased a pair of ballerina like last month, so I figure I should hold off on it. There were brooches and earrings, but they're not the classic type. So Chanel never puts their classic items, the popular items, on sale because they would rather burn it. Yes, you heard it right. They would rather burn it than put them on sale. So, you know, like if you're still interested, you should call up your local Chanel store and just book an appointment. You should do it fast because usually the good stuff are gone. So anyway, that's it for my video. Thank you so much for being here. I know it's a confusing time right now, and I really appreciate you being here with me, and I hope these videos will kind of bring back a little bit sense of normalcy to you. I'm sorry I didn't do a what's in my bag video, you know, like what can fit in this, because obviously it goes without saying it can fit a lot of stuff. So if you have any questions about the Chanel sale, or you have any questions about the Dior book tote, please feel free to leave a comment down below. And Once again, your love and support means the world to me, and I hope to see you in my next video.